Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage your next comic, Tim Barnes. How's it going? Yeah. Where did I lose you? How are we? Are we having fun?
Yeah!
That's great. You ever have so much fun you thought you were white for a second? Is that just me? In the words of the great Kanye West, let's get lost tonight, okay? I can be your black Rick Ross tonight. Or maybe I can be a little bit more specific. Let's get lost tonight. I can be your black Bob Ross tonight. Does that make more sense? Been in Chicago for 2 years. I'm originally from African America. And it's funny, this is the most segregated city. Is it the most segregated city in the US? I think that's what it is. And so people tell you to watch out for certain neighborhoods, but I think hipsters live in the most dangerous neighborhoods anywhere in the US. Because whenever I walk through a hipster neighborhood, I hear at least 4 or 5 espresso shots fired. It's really, really scary. All week I've been doing this thing where I've been trying to say as many sentences during the day that begin with the phrase, personally as a black man. It's a magical phrase, works wonders for me. I was in a line today, somebody asked me a question and I said, well, personally, as a black man, I'll have a caramel macchiato. And it's great. Very speedy service, I got it for free. A lot of people tell me that me and my sister, we look alike, but I think it's just because we both happen to use the same brand of genetic makeup. So I got another version of that joke. A lot of people, they tell me and my sister, we look alike. I'm like, what do you think all post-racial people look alike? That's right, I got another version of that joke. A lot of people, they tell me and my sister, we look alike. I'm like, what do you think all people with beards look alike? And they go, yeah. I remember when I was a little girl, my dad would always say, no, you're... And I would say, no, you're not. And she was right about that. It was very smart man. I grew up religious. I read the Kevin James version of the Bible. It's also known as the King of Queens version of the Bible. A lot of people call it the King James version for some reason. I don't know why. A lot of great stories, like the time that Jesus walked on water for a couple seconds, then fell in because he was so fat. Or the time that Jesus turned 1 loaf of bread into 1,000 loaves of bread and ate all by himself because he was so fat. It's a great book. Or maybe I just watch too much TV. What I'm trying to say is I believe in the Sanford and Son and the Holy Spirit, okay? That's what it really boils down to. This is a lot of fun. This is fun. I'm having fun right now. I don't judge when it comes to ladies. I like strong black women of all races. I just don't know how to talk to them. And I know that like we're going through a lot of, in the modern age, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to catch up to. I know, like, what's it called when you write sexual text messages? Is that fucking? Love mexing? Is that what that's called? I try to write, what did you say, it was sexting? That's what it's called? I think I'm too texty for sexting, you know what I mean? It's just too much for me. This is gonna get weird, but personally as a black man, I think it's unfair that white people get to say the N-word and get in trouble for it, and I can't. That's not right. That's a right that I would like to have, And a lot of people, they say, as someone who was born in African America like myself, when I say the N-word, I'm putting a positive spin on it, you know what I mean? Reclaiming the word. But I think white people should reclaim the N-word. Is that weird? I mean, of all the people to put a positive spin on it, that would be nice. Let's say you guys are all white, for instance, a completely hypothetical situation. You guys are all white. And your son comes home from school, okay, and you get his report card, and you go, oh my God, you got straight A's, Billy? Like a real nigger, okay? Now, I can say that because I am my black friend. We say it all the time. I think he's one of the good ones. I think that joke makes some people uncomfortable because it sounds weird coming out of a guy like me. Because I'm light-skinned, right? I've got light privilege. light guilt, light bulbs. I mean, the list goes on and on. My bagels are lightly toasted. I mean, I can say so many things. I'm trying to get my life together, and I've been trying to figure out the best way to say this, which is that I don't make enough money to smile on the train. Does that make any sense? That's my tax bracket. And so what I try to do, with every transaction, I pretend that I have 4 or 5 kids to feed, and to save money. The only downside is I only love one of them. Before I get out of here, I want to give you guys some advice. If life hands you lemons, say, hey, no thanks, man, but here, have some money, okay? Personally, as a black man, when life hands me watermelons, I hope there's no white people watching. But at the end of the day, it's probably close to midnight. So anyway,